What's up? It is Deepo here from DPortGaming. Welcome to another WarCraft 3 commentary. Today we got a game between FoCuS and Believe on the map Last Refuge. So we have Believe spawning at the bottom left side as the blue undead player, and we have FoCuS spawning at the top side of Last Refuge, spawning as the orange orc player. So it looks like FoCuS is going for the standard base opening for orcs, going for the altar burrow. Meanwhile, we do have Believe calling out good luck, have fun, and he is going for standard crypt graveyard. So this is the telltale signs of mass fiends or just fiends in general, and it's gonna be a little bit delayed DK as usual. He's gonna go for the altar and then the zig, because if you, a lot of undead players on BNet, quick tip, do not put your ziggurat down before you put your altar down, because you don't even need that ziggurat. You actually want to make your altar first, because by the time you put down your ziggurat, he's gonna get 150 gold in a second. But by the time the ziggurat's gonna finish before the altar, so basically you're just gonna delay your death knight even longer if you put down that ziggurat before the altar. So you'll always go altar ziggurat before if you're doing fiend opening build. But anyways, we do have FoCuS going for standard blade. What do you know? What a shocker! And most likely he will go for Torn Chieftain. That's what he's been doing lately against undead matchups. But it would be pretty cool to see a Shadow Hunter, maybe some clutch hexes, some hero focusing. We do have a peon coming out to scout as well. No acolyte coming to scout for Believe. I mean, basically, what is the orc gonna do? Is he actually gonna go for headhunters or something like that? And if he does try to go for towers or something like that at his own base and just try to tech up the T2 without any grunts or anything, you can push it with fiends, because fiends dominate orc towers. But hey, I see it's just like 1 second delay of getting that DKs. So but if you put the altar down, if you put the ziggurat down before the altar, it's gonna be like 5-second delay. But anyways, we do have it looks like we have a building here. We got a Voodoo Lounge putting it up towards this kind of a rough creep camp. Let's take the fog off or war off for a second. Yeah, it is a kind of a rough creep camp. He may need to get at least 2 grunts. Maybe he can take it with 1 blade and 1 grunt. He's probably good enough, so let's see if he's actually going to do that. Actually, Blade Master already got out. I already missed it. But yeah, sold a TP and picked up a Circle of Nobility. And meanwhile, we do have the Fiend harassing this little peon over here. Peon's going to retreat. Death Knight should be out within the minute, and FoCuS actually being a little bit aggressive, but he knows the Death Knight's not even going to be out, because he did see that Fiend, and he's just going to try to use his map control right now early on and try to be aggressive and take down these quick gnolls over here. He's going to get a pretty decent item from this gnoll over here as well. Then maybe after that he's going to go back to his shop, heal up, and maybe go for a green camp, or he could be aggressive with 2 grunts and go for this goblin lab over here. Meanwhile, we do have the Death Knight coming over here, taking out this little green spot. Oh, I'll turn on sound effects, my bad, guys. Yes, so anyways, there's sound effects now, and yeah, that would have been kind of annoying if there was no sound effects. But anyways, now we have sound, and now we have Believe creeping out the little green spot. It looks like FoCuS is gonna go back to his Voodoo Lounge. Meanwhile, I'll probably have a tech for FoCuS. Yep, tech started, and maybe a tech for Believe, not yet, but he's actually getting backpack, so that's kind of interesting. Backpack this early, gonna be able to run back his fiends to pick up some rods, as well as some dust appearance for him. And Eric actually already picked up a rod and dust, and Believe being pretty passive here, not gonna do anything too tricky, just going for some easy creep routes right now. Doesn't want to get creep jack early on, and FoCuS is not really worth trying to get a creep jack on these little creeps. I mean, I guess it would be decent if you actually got a few creep jacks on the little guys, but probably not too worth it if you can just keep on taking out these gnolls and almost picking up level 3. But he did pick up another circle as well from the other gnoll. Did pick up a Ring of Protection. Most likely going to sell that, and then I think, what is he going to do here? Maybe just put the Voodoo Lounge not for this Goblin Lab, just put it out a little bit farther in front of his base so he can have a little bit more map control, running around doing some early on creeping. Did sell that Ring of Protection, picked up a Boots of Speed. Meanwhile, we having Believe he is going to see this Voodoo Lounge and see if he's actually going to try to attack it. Doesn't look like he's going to. Maybe just it looks like he's going to drag these out, but FoCuS will see this. But actually, FoCuS being a very, very bold move right here, and he is going for Believe's Goblin Laboratory. Will pick up a very nice item. Most likely he's just going to run away here. I don't think this Troll Berserker does have Ensnare. I don't think he does, so he will be able to just run away freely after he gets this item. Does pick up Healing Wards. Most likely will keep those. Very nice item for big fights against undead players, as long as they don't have destroyers to sap it away. It's a pretty nice item there. Anyways, we do have the Death Knight picked off the Ogre Mage there, and now he's just going to back up and doesn't want to get creep jack because he knows FoCuS. FoCuS didn't show up for the Ogre Mage. He's probably going to be there anytime soon. FoCuS just making sure, I believe, ran a little bit farther down. Looks like FoCuS may finish off this Ogre Warrior though. Meanwhile, we do have the tech for FoCuS about to be done. Actually, a burrow being put up too. Kind of needs a burrow. Looks like maybe he forgot about it. No, I think it will be finished on time. Meanwhile, tech for, I believe, about 3/4 the way. Another ziggurat being put up as well. FoCuS finishing off the creeps that were left by, I believe, did pick up level 3 now, and Blade Master will be able to do a lot of scouting with that level 2 windwalk. And it looks like we are going to have a creep jack coming here for FoCuS. There's the dragon of the creeps coming for believe is gonna drag him pretty far actually, and just gonna drag him as far as he can possibly. FoCuS, is he gonna show himself on this first ogre? Yes, he does. And now there's a dust appearance being popped by and believes probably not gonna pursue this creep camp anymore with that Blade Master being around. That's exactly what he does. Sends a skeleton in just to scout, make sure Blade Master's not gonna go for the Ogre Mage. Meanwhile, we have the grunts, the 4 grunts sitting in the middle of the map. We got the standard bestiary Spirit Lodge coming, and actually Shadowhunter. Nice to see that mix up. Like to see Shadowhunter. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see if you can get some hero focuses. And Torn Chieftain's kind of boring, but I mean it's very strong and consistent hero. But it's a little bit boring to watch sometimes, especially if you get so many orc undead mirrors lately. And anyways, I think, did FoCuS get that creep check? No, I think actually Believe got it. And he will pick up level 3 after this Troll Berserker, and it looks like FoCuS is not going to get it anyways. If he was going to try to get it, Coil would have got it anyways. But meanwhile, FoCuS being a little bit aggressive here, going for this Ogre Mage, will get a decent item here. Believe, he knew Believe was back here getting the Goblin Lab. So very nice map control there for FoCuS, using it to his advantage. Going to pick up a Wand of Mana Stealing, probably going to sell it. I mean, he could keep it to sap away the Death Knight's mana before, like if he wants to focus down the second here. Most likely we're seeing a Lich, and yeah, we are seeing a Lich. So if he wants to like focus the Lich and then Death Knight sitting at low mana, he can just sap the mana out of the Death Knight, you know, all of a sudden, and he won't have any mana. So yeah, that would be good if you're trying to focus down the Lich, because then he wouldn't be able to heal it. Shadowhunter is out, did pick up 2 salves. Meanwhile, first Raider out, coming out for FoCuS as well, getting the Ensnare upgrade. Orc players always go for that first Raider, then the Ensnare upgrade. I'm not really too sure why, but I guess because Ensnare does research pretty fast actually, so maybe they just want to get that quick Raider out, and by the time you have that Raider out, you can get Ensnare once he's out running to the army, I guess. That would be probably my best bet. Anyways, trying to focus on this Death Knight. There's a coil on the DK and a Dust Appearance. Needs to be careful. FoCuS doesn't want to take any risks, just gonna hex it, and actually did pass that Wand of Mana Stealing to Shadowhunter. So Shadowhunter actually has the Wand of Mana Stealing now, and now we have a salve coming on the Blade Master. It looks like FoCuS is seeking out a creep jack here. See if he's gonna get it. There's actually a Dust Appearance on Blade, another Dust Appearance as well. Lich does have Frost Armor, so he won't be able to nuke for at least until level 2. Doesn't have that Frost Nova. There's a hex on that Death Knight. Death Knight actually does have a very nice item, Potion of Greater Healing, but he's not gonna go for the Death Knight. He's gonna go for a Fiend first. Nice placement here by this Healing Ward. This one Fiend's gonna cancel it right away though. Nicely down there by FoCuS. Looks like this Fiend will fall. No, it is burrowed. Now Blade Master still needs to be careful. Is sitting with some Spirit Link, so that's very nice. Is trying to go for the focus on the Lich, but that Frost Armor is a very nice counter to this Orc army. There is an Ensnare on that Fiend. Won't be able to burrow, but he does have that Frost Armor on it. There's a hex on that DK, so DK couldn't coil it. In exchange to that Fiend, that Grunt did go down. One burrowed Fiend still sitting here. Looks like the Raider will go down. Maybe there's going to be a nuke by the DK. He does have enough for a nuke. No, he's just going to chase it. And very nice play here by Believe. Is managed to take down a Raider and a Grunt. I mean, against an Orc player early on with that Shadowhunter hex, can't really do too much. I mean, you're going to lose about 2 to 3 Fiends, but as long as you are managed to take down a few of the Orc units as well, especially early on if he has this Spirit Link and you don't even have anything to disable it. Very nice focus for Believe. I'm not sure why Believe re-aggravated these creeps though. Probably not the best situation here. Death Knight actually did have to pop his potion. Looks like Blade Master going for the whoa, whoops, misclick. Going for the Lich here and trying to chase it down. There's a core though. Death Knight did get out of that hex. Looks like this Fiend will fall though. And now he's going to go for another Fiend. Looks like this Raider may fall down. No, there is no Frost Nova to catch it off. And Blade Master still needs to be careful. Blade Master sitting at no items, but is sitting at a boost speed, so he would run away quick. But if he does attack that Frost Armor, he will be slowed very much. Meanwhile, actually, we have a T3 coming for FoCuS, so that's kind of interesting. Going for a T3, actually getting out a Kodo as well, and maybe T3 is not. I think actually it's not too common. I mean, it is common against undeads, but anyways, we'll see if we're gonna get some destroyers out. It looks like destroyer upgrades coming here. I'm not sure why there's not a statue out. Where's a statue? No statues coming out from Believe yet. Meanwhile, we do have FoCuS going for the Goblin Lab, using this healing ward to assist him over here. Actually doesn't have too many units to take this out, but Boydmaster enough DPS. Actually picked up an orb. That's why you go T3. I'm not sure, I was being stupid. You go T3 for that orb against undead. It's very, very nice against undead players. And so we have level 4 on the blade, so Boydmaster's going to be 2-2, 2 Wind Walk, and 2 Critical Strike. That level 2 Critical Strikes would be nice. Once he gets level 5, most likely going to choose the third Critical Strike, because that's basically you already have enough speed at level 2 Wind Walk. You don't really need level 3 Wind Walk mid game. But anyways, we do have a little Skeleton Scout coming here for Believe. It's going to do a little bit harassment on these PNs. Not going to be too much damage, but whatever. Going to be a little bit hassle for FoCuS, making those PNs go inside the burrow. Meanwhile, Dark Ranger coming out for Silence most likely, and he's going to be able to go for some focus on some Shadowhunter, or even the Blade if he's going to silence him, so he can't Windwalk, or even if he can get the Blade and the Shadowhunter in one circle of the silence, he won't be able to heal the Blade if he gets in any trouble. Looks like we're going to get a good creep check here for Believe, or not even creep check, there's no more creeps, but he is going to try to make a confrontation here, yeah, actually Believe's got a TP. I'm not sure why Believe wanted to fight that, but then he just TPs right away because he noticed he couldn't take that. Actually, we do have some Troll Headhunters out as well. Maybe he's going to get the Berserker upgrade anytime soon. Actually, not getting the Berserker upgrade yet. Probably will. Upgrading war drums, and we'll give it 20% attack bonus, I believe it is, instead of 10. But looks like FoCuS Blademaster going to pick up Potion Invulnerability and actually Dust Appearance as well, maybe just for some shades. Do have another Skeleton Scout coming up at the top left of Last Refuge. Anyways, we have, I believe, going to go for this red camp over here. It looks like FoCuS is going to see this too, and this will be a fight, it looks like, because I don't think, actually there is a TP on the Death Knight. But yeah, Believe already dragged it. He doesn't see the Blademaster. See a Blademaster, nice nuke to get that that sure creep camp, or creep jack there for Believe. And now we have the Blademaster trying to take down the DK. DK sitting with that Frost Armor. So very nice counter there. Nice positioning here for the Fiends, even though very nice choke point for these Fiends. Not a lot of melee units. Actually, there's not really too many melee units here. But losing these the Raiders pretty quickly here. A lot of these units for FoCuS taking a lot of damage. Blademaster still needs to be careful. Those are the Potion of Invulnerability, just in case if he gets in trouble there. There's a nice dispel there by that Destroyer. Destroyer looks like it's gonna fall. One more hit from the Blade will do it. Destroyer does go down. There's Potion of Invulnerability, trying to take down that DK. Maybe he can get a nice critical strike. There is. He got the lightning on the Death Knight, but instantly recast that Frost Armor. And if you get that lightning on the Frost Armor, we'll cancel it. So yeah, Dark Ranger is sitting here picking off a lot of these Orc units, and Blademaster still just trying to focus on the Death Knight. Not sure why. Maybe he's gonna go for the go for the Fiend now. Let's see if the code is actually A2 Fiends as well. Looks like that one Fiend will be reliving again because did manage to take down that one Kodo. It looks like he's gonna go for the focus on the Dark Ranger now. No, just going for this one Fiend, and kind of a 50-50 exchange there. Both players lost a lot of units, but maybe FoCuS got the better half of it. His Blademaster still sitting at almost level 5 now, and he will be able to take down this creep camp before Believe is going to be able to get back here. So Believe just has his 3 heroes, level 2 Dark Ranger, level 3 Lich, level 4 DK, and a statue, and about 1 Fiend left, that's all. And but really not too much for FoCuS though. So ooh, nice focus there. Did get the silence and Nova Coil on that Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter's gonna fall. There is no TP, so a lot of these units probably gonna be focused down all the way. Blademaster gonna try to focus down this Lich, it looks like. And wow, nice critical strike, 280. And that's exactly what FoCuS needed for this fight. Getting in his Lumber Ghouls as well, I believe is. And looks like that one ghoul is going to fall. Get another Spirit Walker in here. Recast some Spirit Link. Actually got some Berserker upgrade on those HH as well. Blademaster going to chase down these units, it looks like. And just going to use a Dust Appearance for those Burrowed Crypt Fiends. Nice critical strike. Look at that critical strike. That is definitely upgraded 3 times. 324. Those crits are very, very nice. And meanwhile, but FoCuS, both players actually losing a lot of units. I mean, there's really not too much left except for the heroes. DK, Dark Ranger, and 1 Fiend for Believe, and 2 HH, a Kodo, Spirit Walker, and 2 Raiders for the Orc player. So yeah, FoCuS is just gonna go for the creeping of his Blade Master solo. Just basically doing for the item though. Doesn't really need, or he does need, but he can't get the XP because he's already past level 5. And now he's gonna go back to his base, gonna Windwalk, and most likely pick up a potion of invulnerability again, possibly. I'm not sure why Believe didn't take down this Voodoo Lounge early game. He just ran right into it. Or maybe he shouldn't have started creeping this when FoCuS was right there. But anyways, now we have Believe going for his little mercenary camp over here. Gonna get a decent item from the Miracle, and let's see what he's gonna get. Actually trying to pick up level 5 on that DK. Definitely will help him a lot. Got a Lion Horn Stormwind, so that's gonna give it's what is it called? It's Endurance Aura, but it's I don't know. It's the aura that the Paladin has. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, Devotion aura. But it's only +1, so it's not too great. Probably may sell it. Not too sure though. FoCuS actually bought one of those the quick expansions from his shop. Don't really see that too often, but already sent over as 5 peons here, so that expansion will be able to get rocking and rolling just as soon as he put it down. So that's the very nice benefit there by FoCuS going for a little bit of secret expansion here. We actually do have a skeleton coming over to scout the expansion well. Maybe looks like Believe is gonna go shopping, then maybe head out. Feels confident with his army size now. 1 destroyer, 3 fiends. Actually not too many fiends. He probably should get at least 2 more to stand a chance here. But actually just using a healing ward instead of salves to heal up his army. Probably actually pretty smart and doesn't have to waste a lot of gold. But Blade Master very close to sitting at level 6. This could be very nice if that Blade Storm does come into play against those fiends. It'll be very nice counter to him. Even if they are burrowed, that Blade Storm will be a hit him. FoCuS buys a potion of mana with that Shadow Hunter, but it looks like Believe is gonna spot this expansion point. Burrow coming up. We actually have the defensive upgrade as well on that Burrow. Here we go. We got Believe coming in. FoCuS already smelling this out and already running towards this expansion point. Blade Master is gonna go straight for that destroyer. There is a Death Appearance and a coil. No Nova yet. I don't think there was a Nova. Maybe there was a Nova. I'm not sure. I didn't see him. But yeah, Believe trying to get in the back of this expansion point, trying to get better position here on this Orc army. FoCuS trying to get better position here. Now he's gonna go in here. Blade Master gonna go for that fiend. Blade Master still needs to be careful. It's probably the first thing he's gonna try to focus. There is Dust Appearance on him still. Already casted that Nova coil, but there's a nice critical strike, and now Dark Ranger does go down. 300 critical strike, going for the destroyer. Now he knows if he wants to stand a chance, he needs to take down these destroyers to get that Spirit Link all efficient on his units. And there was still a Dust Appearance. Blade Master needs to be careful. Probably needs to get a heal there. Still a coil on that Blade Master. Blade Master sitting at almost level 6, and still a very nice position here. But Believe probably one of the best positions he could get, even though it was a pretty bad one. There's a coil on that Blade. Blade does pick up level 5, and still sitting in enough mana for some Windwalk if he needs to. Maybe he's going to go back in there. Doesn't have enough for a Blade Storm. There is a Burrow Fiend right there. DK still sitting. Doesn't have actually any items. Only has a scroll of the healing. There is a Blade Storm. There's a Blade Storm. Blade Master still needs to be careful though. Probably going to FoCuS it. There is not enough mana for that Frost Nova, but there is a coil instead. So Blade Master probably went down. Maybe yeah, he probably definitely needed to use a Blade Storm in that situation, but it looks like these Troll Berserkers are going to be chased down. No, this one is left behind with some Spirit Link, and Believe looking pretty strong here, but his only chance right now is to buy that Blade Master back from the tavern, and let's see what he's going to do in this point. FoCuS needs to protect this expansion point. If it does go down, it may be GG because he spent all that resources trying to put it in, and now it is not looking too great here for FoCuS, but it looks like FoCuS is going to head back in there. Blade Master's still sitting over here. Actually bought a potion of invulnerability from that Goblin mercenary. No, what's it called? Jeez, Goblin Merchant. And no, is it called Goblin? Yeah, it is called Goblin Merchant. But anyways, that one Spirit Walker does go down. DK needs to be careful. One critical strike and maybe a Hex, it could do this game in for Believe. So Believe needs to be very careful at this point with DK getting very low, and a nice little block there by that Peon and an ensnare. It looks like this one destroyer will be saved though from that teleportation. Actually, all the units for FoCuS did fall down, so it's 2 heroes. Level 6 hero, and looks like Believe is sitting in a little bit better position here. I mean, if he does lose that DK, randomly with a great critical strike from the Blade Master. Could just turn this whole game around, but as long as he keeps that DK and that Lich alive, believe should have a pretty good chance at this game right now. And same with FoCuS. I mean, if he keeps that Blade Master and Shadowhunter alive, he still has, a chance in winning this game. It looks like he has one Raider out, but still kept that expansion up, so that's a very, very nice plus there. But FoCuS and Believe knows he needs to get some more damage on that expansion, so he can head over there. FoCuS already spotted him with his blade. Actually, he already spotted this Fiend too. He's actually just going to take down this statue here. Statue was just a little bit left behind from the whole army. Is going to take it down. Actually got an ensnare on that Crypt Fiend as well. I don't think the ensnare will last for the duration of the time. And now we have the FoCuS Blade Master. Gonna head up here. Really needs to try to get some hero focus. Maybe gonna go for some hexes. Does have a lot of mana. Blade Master going straight in for that Lich. There is a Dust Appearance. Blade Master could be nuked and a few more hits, but healed with that Shadowhunter and that Nova Coil. This is a very, very nice counter. Nuking that Blade Master is very, very strong. That's basically the best counter to get that Blade Master back and away. And just got to save those nukes for that Blade Master, and I believe should be fine. And Blade is just going to go to the base, it looks like. Maybe he's going to go for base trade, maybe try to take down the Acolytes inside the base to stop his gold production. Actually, not too much gold left on the mine, only 320 anyways. So, yeah, maybe going to go for the base trade, maybe try to take down all the Acos and the Black Citadel. No, that's not what he's going to do, just take down the statue and hustle back to his base possibly. Looks like we have a Raider, HH, and a Spirit Walker up in the middle of the map being chased down by these Destroyer and the army of Believe. Actually got a lot of skeletons out involved as well. There is a nice dispel there by to catch only 2 skeletons, so actually not too great of a dispel. But yeah, we have FoCuS coming in here. Gonna try to go for the Death Knight. Death Knight doesn't have anything to protect him, but yeah, FoCuS knew that was a bad position to fight there. He really can't fight. Definitely Believe looks like he can take this, but gonna try to get some hero focus if he is able to get the focus on the Death Knight or something. Blade Master is slowed. Looks like this army of FoCuS is flowing like flies here, and it doesn't look like those HH are gonna do too much damage. These Fiends being microed pretty nicely. Going burrowed, saving that Crypt Fiend with the coil. Death Knight still sitting with a potion invulnerability, so if he could get a focus on that Death Knight, it would be good. There is a surround on Blade Master. Blade Master going to use a potion invulnerability. The only a Raider, Shadowhunter, and Blade left for FoCuS, and FoCuS is going to try to go for the Lich now. There is a Blade Storm chasing down the Lich, but not going to be too much there. Going for the ensnare on the Death Knight, trying to get that Death Knight. Let's see if we can try to get some critical strikes there. There is a heal going for a nuke on that Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter DK is hexed, and before Blade Master could fall, FoCuS called GG. So I hope you guys enjoyed that game, and yeah, peace out.